Greetings from my art room in my house in Carbonado in Washington in the sticks in the woods. So hey, I had a fantabulous night last night, and so I decided to make a video blog, do something different, change things up, and oh my god, yesterday was the first truly organic day I have had in a very long time, and it totally fed my soul and my heart, and it was just great. I woke up, no alarm. I got up in time to go to my neighbors and work on that butcher block I'm making for Travis that I posted about yesterday, and from there everything was just flowed. The whole day just flowed. I got some cuddle time in with my man, which is awesome because he's been working 3 weeks solid without a day off, all this overtime and shit. And so I got some little snuggle time in with him before he passed out, or before he went to work. Yeah, not before he passed out. Before he went to work, I got a little bit of snuggle time in there. But I went to a show. I went to go see The Requisite in Tacoma at an all ages venue. And it's my friend Maxwell's newer band. I can't say new band because he's been in it for a while now, but he used to be in the Gringos, and my band played with his band, and I booked them whenever I love the Gringos. Like, they were like one of my favorite bands in Seattle. And so it was just really good. I guess we haven't seen each other in like almost a decade. Like, it's been a while. And while his music really isn't my style, like, it was still incredible. Like, he's such an incredible musician, and everybody he plays with is an incredible musician, and it was just really awesome. And there's a bit in their last song that I was like, this is what I paid money to see. This is what I came for. This is that feeling of connection. It was so beautiful. Like, he was playing lead, and then his lead guitarist was playing lead. They're feeding off each other back and forth, back and forth, and it was just this sound that just went beyond like emotion that you can speak. It was perfect. And so that got out early because it's all ages, and I was thinking, well, I don't really want to go home. I'm not ready. And South Tacoma Way has changed a lot. Like, when I lived out there, and I've lived out there a few times, there was never like you could walk down the street and hear multiple live bands coming out of multiple bars. So I was like, well, this is interesting. So I decided to bar hop for a little bit, and I went down to the Plaid Pig, and I saw a brand new punk band. I mean, brand new. Like, they seem newer starting out, from just the way they played, but they were having fun, and it was great, and it was cool. I didn't know anybody, but I just kind of sat there and watched and enjoyed myself for a little bit. And then I started looking at events and seeing what was going on in the area, and found out that a bunch of my friends were down a bar I had passed on the way to the Plaid Pig at the Airport Tavern to see a show. So I hooked up with Shauna. We had some food and got to talk and hang out, which we've been wanting to hang out for a while. And then I went to the show, and I fed my soul, dude. Like, I saw so many people like I haven't seen in a long time, and I do miss you guys. Like, it's taken a long time to fucking kind of figure my head out and sort my head, But last night was the first time I've been to Tacoma since my whole life changed that I didn't feel anxious. I didn't feel nervous. I felt comfortable in my own skin. I was excited to go to a show. I didn't care who was going to be there or who wasn't going to be there. None of that entered my head. I was just like, I'm out doing my thing, and this is great. It felt really fucking good. So I was just like, I don't want to go home yet. There's no reason to go home. Like, Travis is working, the dogs are fed. Like, I'm just going to hang out and see what happens. So I wound up hanging out at the airport, which it used to be a gay bar, and I used to go see drag shows there and get wasted, and now it's like this, it's a pretty cool, like, nice looking, I wouldn't even call it a dive bar. It's got like pinball, and it's just a cool little place to hang out, and the little music room is perfect. It's like that small intimacy, and I just kind of sat from the sidelines and watched everybody have fun and watched the bands, and I kind of felt like Mr. Bradley Petrovich. Um, but like, I remember when I first met Brad, and he used to come to the shows that I would book at my house at Hotel Baker, and he would kind of stand on the side and watch. And I remember I'd be like moshing around, and then I'd like look over, and he's just there watching everything. So I kind of felt like I'd stepped into his shoes, just kind of seeing everything play out. And I saw like the new generation, and there was the people that had been doing it for a long time, and then there was the people that had changed the styles that they're playing, or it was just cool to just watch music happening and connecting with friends, and it was good. Like, I closed out the bar. I haven't done that in a long time, and I felt really, really tired. But I just, like, sat there and hung out and talked with people, and one of my friends wanted to buy me a beer, so I was like, do you have any NA beer? Because I don't drink anymore. So, had a Coors, NA Coors, and I gotta say, it tastes just as shitty as a Coors Light did back when I still drank, so that was, But I appreciate Russian fucking getting me a drink, so that was cool. But I mean, it just felt good to, like, hang out and be there and be seen and see people and hugs. So many hugs. Oh my God. So many hugs. I miss you guys. I do. It's been really, really hard to work through my shit. But, I worked through it. I'm good. I'm at a comfortable place where I'm comfortable with myself and I'm ready to hang out. Like, it's just, I work a lot, I fucking construction. Oh my God. It eats up all my time. But I'm focusing and I am working hard on an exit plan to where construction goes back to being a back burner fallback plan, not the forefront of my life, because this right here, all of this is what I live for. Art. I am a musician and I am an artist and I need to create to be healthy in my body and my mind and my heart and my soul and my spirit. If I'm not creating, like, it just fucking, something dies inside of me. So I am working really, really hard on getting back to working for myself and getting, not getting back. There's no going back. I can't go back to anything. But this is me now. This is a comfortable, confident girl who doesn't want to kill herself all the time and isn't super depressed and just fucking hating life. And I want construction to be back burner. I want construction to be there if I need to fucking work for a couple of months and make some money and then go back to doing what I want to do. That's what construction was supposed to be in the beginning, and that's what it needs to be, because I got shit to do, and I got shit to make, and I got shit to create, and I have things to sing, songs to sing, and music to play, and a Rebecca to be that I truly love. So it was great. I connected with my heart last night, and I love you guys, and thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for fucking being on the sidelines and encouraging me to get my shit together and not fucking hating me for it because I disappeared. Like, thanks. Because it's been fucking hard, dude. But I'm, like, so over hiding under this rock, right? Like, I'm so over all of that, and I just want to connect with my friends and have fun and be creative and be part of that creative culture. I miss it, and I miss you guys. So, be who you are. Take as much time as you need to take to sort out your head and figure things out. But at the end of it, reconnect with whatever makes you happy, because that's where the magic happens. So until tomorrow, probably do another typing blog, but thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see ya.